how's it going? David Taub here. Hope all's going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. Today we're going to demo and review this mini pedal. This is the Azor analog chorus pedal. And this pedal is a lot of fun. The interesting thing is this pedal is only about $24, and you can get some really warm, nice chorus sounds out of it. And I have to tell you, I was really surprised when I first plugged this pedal in and I started just playing and jamming around, because the sounds were pretty good. For a $24 pedal, I think you really can't go wrong. It's all analog, and I personally like analog effects, as I think they're a little bit warmer sounding than digital effects, and personally I like that better. And just so you know, I'm not being paid for this video. No, Azor did send me this pedal and a bunch of other pedals to check out, but again, I'm not being paid for this, so I'm not, tied or connected to them in any way. So these are just my feelings, thoughts, and insights on the pedals. And I'll be playing through a Fender Hot Rod DeVille 212 combo amp. It's all tube 6L6s, and I'm just running through the clean channel, so I just have a nice clean platform to go with the pedals. And also I'll be using just a splash of the amp reverb. And I'll have the 212 combo amp mic'd with a Shure SM57, and the guitar I'm playing is a Paul Reed Smith Paul's model guitar. Now in this video I'm going to have the chorus pedal plugged into the effects loop of the amp, and I'm running the guitar straight into the amp at first. I tend to like how modulation effects and delay effects and reverb effects, I like them personally in the effects loop of the amp. And other effects like drives and whatnot, overdrive, distortion, I'll usually put in the front of the amp. And later when I plug the overdrive in, that's going from the guitar into the pedal and right into the front of the amp. And the chorus and the delay I'll hook up will be in the effects loop of the amp. Pedals have been around a long time, and they're really a lot of fun, and what they do is they really thicken your guitar sound, right? Because it kind of sounds like, when you engage it, like there's multiple guitars playing, basically a chorus of guitars. So what the effect does is it takes your guitar signal coming in and it splits it into multiple signals, right? So you have your dry guitar signal, which is just the guitar, and then with the other signal it's going to delay it a little bit, and it's going to add that modulation, the pitch shifting or the detuning and whatnot, and then it mixes them back together. And so you'll have multiple, it sounds like you have multiple sounding guitars going off when it's just one guitar. And you get that shimmering kind of warbly effect. So this pedal, like most chorus pedals, has three knobs. The big knob is your rate knob, and by the way, there's an LED light underneath the knob that lights it up, so it's really bright and big, which is nice. You can see it on a dark stage. So there's the rate knob, the level knob, and the depth knob. So the rate is basically the speed of the modulation effect. Chorus pedals have what's called an LFO in them, or a low frequency oscillator, and that's what's producing the modulation effect. So when you crank the rate, basically you're adjusting the speed or the rate of that LFO, of that modulation effect. Now the depth knob is what gives you that wobbly effect, right? And that basically controls the amount of pitch shifting that you have. And you could take it from very little and subtle to very, very, you really hear the detuningness that it could do. So you gotta kind of find that balance, and that's what's critical. In my opinion, on chorus pedals, is to find the balance that sounds best to your ears and is most pleasing between the rate knob and the depth knob. So the depth knob is the amount of the pitch shifting, how intense the effect will be. So the level knob is like your mix knob. You know, if you turn it way down, it's going to be much more subtle. You're going to have more guitar sound, less effect, versus if you have it cranked up, it's going to be much more pronounced. Right, if you could do me a huge favor, please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to the channel, that really helps us to keep the content coming, as well as then you'll be notified when we have new lessons posted. Leave a comment below. Let us know what lessons you'd like to see coming up, what gear you'd like to see demoed, and if you like the video, please click the like button, share it, and thank you so much for your support. It's an aluminum alloy case, so it's built fairly well. I mean, the knobs are okay. I mean, again, it's a $24 pedal, so you can't compare it to a $200-300 boutique pedal, but the switches feel okay, and it seems like it's built pretty well, and that's important. You want your pedals built pretty rugged because they take a lot of abuse. You know, they get kicked around, stepped on, and whatnot. And if you'd like a free video lesson on some easy ways that you could spice up your soloing really fast and simple, click on the link in the YouTube description box below. I'll send you a killer free video lesson. It's extended play. It's not on YouTube. It'll really help you along your guitar journey, and I'll pair it with an ebook. And in that ebook, I diagram out like 29 scales. There's lessons on modal playing and music theory, major, minor key. It's packed. It's a great reference guide. And I'll send you both of them, the video lesson and the ebook, for free. Just click on that link below. And obviously, because the pedal is so small, there's no room inside for a 9-volt battery. So this has an external power supply, so you want to power it up with an isolated power supply like a power brick, and that's what I'm using in this video. And some of their pedals also, they give you an adapter. So basically it's a 9-volt battery adapter, so you can have the battery outside the pedal and just plug it straight in, and you could use that too. But I'm using a power brick, and again, it's always best with your pedals. Don't daisy chain lots them together. Just, you know, use isolated power. Another nice thing about this pedal, besides being analog, is that it's true bypass. And what that means is that when the pedal is off, it's completely out of your signal path. So there's an alternate throw within the pedal that basically, when it's off, you're bypassing all the circuitry and the electronics. So this rerouting of the signal as it goes through the pedal, you know, bypasses the circuitry, so you don't have to deal with any of that loading or buffering or any possible interference that often happens with pedals, you know. And, you know, the true bypass is nice and often very desirable to keep your signal chain as clean as possible. Something else that's kind of nice is with all their pedals, Azor sends a pre-cut piece of Velcro that you could use to attach your pedal to your pedal board if you're using Velcro to attach it. The pedal is also very quiet. It's not noisy at all. And the big thing is you can create some really fun and inspiring chorus sounds. So my final thoughts are for this pedal, you know, for $24, I really think you can't go wrong. And if you're just starting out along your guitar journey, you want to experiment with some chorus, some modulation sounds, you know, why not? You really are going to get a lot of bang for your buck. It's analog, it's very warm sounding, true bypass. It has this nice aluminum alloy case. It seems to be built okay. Like I said earlier, you know, you really can't go wrong for the $24. Give it a try. Azor makes a complete line of budget price pedals. They also make other products like pedal accessories and power bricks and whatnot. So you can go to their website and check out all they have to offer. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. That's really important because it really helps us to keep the content coming, and then you'll be notified when we have new lessons posted. And don't forget, click on the link below and get my free video lesson and ebook. It'll really help you along in your guitar journey. It's a great reference guide. Thanks so much for tuning into this video. Thank you so much for your support over the the years and years. Stay tuned. I got tons more killer lessons and content and gear reviews coming soon. Keep up all that hard work on those guitars. Stay positive. Keep rocking. And remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. So enjoy the journey. Take care, rock on, and I'll see you in the next lesson.